Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well done. You're in the correct place. That's the correct time. Yes. Good job.
Ajabu. Ukoaje?
Niko salama.
Good to see you.
You too? Yesterday, I thought I was fading away.
Jana, I was a little bit concerned.
I'm okay.
Nice.
Hi, Joe.
I do.
What's up?
It's the last day of the month.
It is the last day of the month, just in case anybody was wondering.
Yeah.
It's the last day of the month. Today is July 31st.
Right.
Hello.
There's
some people in certain office that ought to know that today is July 31st, but we're not going to belabor that
And
point.
kids are back home. So.
Yeah, means a lot.
Yes.
The end of many things, at the beginning of another
many
thing.
things.
Yes.
Are you well?
I am well.
I see that you're in good
I'm
formation,
grateful.
wearing my favorite color.
Oh,
Well done.
okay. I'm happy to please you.
You see, thanks. You see how everything is all about me. It has nothing to do with me, but okay. Jeez.
Yep.
You're fine.
I am fine, thank you.
Fantastic.
Niko salama. Sijui wewe uko aje.
Niko salama. Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Just in case you guys...
Dennis is bright today.
Dennis is going to start a couture line. In fact, that's what it's going to be. I've decided the name.
Okay.
Once you finally get to it. Aseto's Cardigan Couture.
Oh.
Okay.
EST ACC 2026.
Yes.
Okay. You know how they say...
2060?
Yeah.
What did you start?
We're going to 2060.
Oh, okay. But... You say 2060 or 2026?
Dennis is
Yes.
living in the present time.
Yeah,
So
okay,
yake
okay.
itakuwa 2026.
Six.
Nyinyi wengine, those are the rest of you who are going to 2020, 26. What is it? 2063.
Just it's a vision.
Just put a six.
Okay.
Yes.
Just call it a vision.
Okay. Those of you who have the vision of 2060,
Yes.
well done. Congratulations. As of yesterday, this is where now you're headed, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Sawa.
Coach Asseto Cardigan Couture
Cardigan Couture.
is coming.
Yeah.
I'm in the process.
You're in the process.
A few things here and there. So
We can see how you are the consume your own product.
muhimu.
Kwanza. Sindio?
It's not recommended, but it's well.
What if you do? Don't
Maybe I
eat
take
the
my own
egg.
medicine.
Don't eat the chicken that lays the egg.
Yes.
As others
You
may
eat
have
the
done.
eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
There's a petition that has been put out by, amicus curiae of the Situation Room.
Yes.
That they want to see the ladies who run the show. So that they're being shy,
So do we start one by
hiding
one?
behind inside the curtain. They said they want to see
Kitty
you. It's
come.
not me. Marion,
Marion,
good morning. Phantom. But you see your phantom behaviors. It's not just you.
It's me and Kevo.
It's you. No, Kevo is...
Kevo is special.
Voke is here.
Yeah.
Allah. Voke, good morning. It's well done. I just need to say that you've ended the month well. You've ended the week. You've ended the month. Congratulations. It's not 6:15. Well done. Your people will be proud. I just, and that I don't even have anything to say. Yeah. So Voke is the one who runs the show over there at Radio Maisha. And the ladies who run the show here at Spice in the morning
Right.
at TSR, it's what do you call a group of women? Shh, be very careful with your next answer.
Okay.
Pack of lionesses.
Wow. Marion, Skitty,
Could be a bunch of...
Joy B and Regina this morning. EVE a couple of days. Mutanu also is on leave, but that's it. It's who run the world,
Girls do. Yeah, they do a great job.
They do a good
They do a
job.
great job.
Kabisa.
Sometimes you'll do a +1 photo.
Tindo,
The team +1.
Oh, yeah.
I think
The
it's
team
necessary.
That's
It's
necessary.
necessary.
So
Yeah.
every week, somehow. So Kimiyaku, we get to see that. Where is Kimiyaku?
Kimiyaki's back.
Hey.
Yeah.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Back again.
Welcome back, Kimiyaku.
He's back.
Someone was Shakur.
Yeah.
Oh.
So now you're looking for people. Okay.
Don Sabo is back, right?
Don Sabo is just in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Karibu sana, everybody, as we're getting into it this morning. This is the Situation Room. At about 6:15, Joe Kamanya is here.
I am
Dennis Asseto,
in flesh.
Dani.
Tall Ibrahim. Kabisa.
Hey.
Karibuni sana. I've called you by all your names today. So there must be something cooking. Okay, we're getting into the weekend, but we will not do that without having a number of conversations today. Thank you for being in the Situation Room. Our live streams indeed are up on YouTube, Facebook, and on X. And a very good morning to our audience on KTN. Thank you for being here. As you tune in around terrestrial radio, somebody said there was an issue with Mombasa. No, I mean Kisumu 105.2. Kisumu, that should have been sorted out. And we're back on the rails today. So karibuni sana, and thank you for being here. We'll get into saying hello to you in just a minute. I'm going to tell you the conversations that we'll have today in terms of what things look like. It's going to be an interesting one. So we wanted to be here that we should engage. Honestly, guys, we actually should engage on a lot of these matters. So at 7 o'clock today, we will start off with conversation about the forgotten ballot. Is it forgotten? James Mulamba is a youth leader, and we're going to be talking about youth revolt and rising voter apathy, whether that's an issue and how we should be talking about that. The state of the nation, it's interesting because just yesterday the president made an address to the country.
Did he?
He stood behind a podium with microphones.
The State of the Nation address.
And yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Likely you'll have your conversation about that. So we're going to be talking about that in terms of what it looks like with Dr. Martin Olo. He is the Associate Dean at Daystar School of Law, and we're going to have a conversation with him today in terms of what this all means. Political dynamics, Senate realignments, those all come into play. However, also, the president has made you know now that Kenya is on the path towards development, towards
2060.
Yeah, okay.
You see that? That's what you're made to understand.
Kenya is on the path.
Yeah.
On a path.
Yes.
Not the path.
Our path.
Our path.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Could be a path to nowhere. Could be a path to wilderness. To 2030. To 2060.
But it's a path.
But there is a way.
But he said that the way to do this, and then that's one of the things that was interesting to hear until I, zoned out, is that the way to do it is the things that are being done now, and that you need to don't look for pressure microwave answers or solutions. It's going to happen, and we've set our eyes on that year. Leave alone the fact that you'd set your eyes previously on 2030. That's not what we're discussing now.
See,
2060 is where we're going.
The path that leadeth to heaven is very
narrow.
The one that leadeth to hell is very choose your poison.
Well, I see.
You've been addressed.
It's also Healthy Friday. And we're going to be looking at orthopedic health. Apparently, your body responds to what you put into it. Did you know that? I mean, it's like unbelievable. But
it's like a computer.
It does. Yeah.
Garbage in, garbage
so like
out.
you could be feeling something somewhere, and it's all resultant from what you eat. Dr. Gerald Wasena is an orthopedic surgeon, and he's going to be talking about helping Kenyans overcome spine conditions. Yeah, you're walking and you feel, my back, my whatever. Where is that all coming from? And everybody wants to use an orthopedic mattress. Everybody wants to use lumbar support chairs. But are you actually making it worse by giving your body a crutch? Or should you be making sure that you're forcing your body to do the things that it should do without support? That's our Healthy Friday conversation today. Those are the things that we're going to be talking about. Karibuni sana. Thank you for being here. We'll talk to you in just a minute after Dennis tells us what the Malawians said today.
Now, the Malawians, you might know, Joe, that Lake Malawi occupies 20% of the total landmass in the country. Now, it is a lake, but you can't relate with a lake with beautiful sandy beaches. Now, Malawians have taken care of their lake such that it is such a big tourist attraction, because also the species of fish that you find in the lake beautiful. Now, some of the amazing sunsets, postcards that have been taken in the world in Malawi.
Wow.
But the proverb today says, an umbrella cannot stop the rain, but it makes us stand the rain.
You know, when you put it seriously like that,
Wow.
it makes you question a lot of things about it makes me question a lot of things about my life.
No.
I think in my sane morning interpretation, a lot of things are going on in my head.
Yes.
But the one that fits is that, everything has its own place and function. And there are sometimes things in life happen for a reason. So use those opportunities well, because things around you are going to happen. True. They could be good, they could be bad. But where you are, how you position yourself, how you respond, how you optimize the opportunities and the places you lie in could make a difference. See, an umbrella is just a small item, and yes, it can keep you dry through a whole rainy walk, only if you use it well. There is also that fact that a lot could be happening around you, but where you are positioned, whether it is friendship or relations, they could get you going, even through turmoil, through difficult times. So optimize, use well the opportunities you have, be functional. Those small things could be very meaningful when they're used and used well.
Yeah.
Yes.
The alcohol, how would you interpret it?
I don't know. I feel like we've just gone through a masterclass.
Yeah.
I think that through the storms of life, you will not really be sure how to navigate them, but there are little things that come here and there. It could be a word of advice. It could be just sitting in the presence of somebody who's a friend. It could be huge stopgap measures, but that there are things that will come in place that when you look at it, imagine a storm and look at a little thing like an umbrella, and you would never imagine that it would keep you dry or at least protected to some state. But then we shouldn't overlook the small things that come in, I think, to assist, like an umbrella does during a storm.
Yep. So one thing that an umbrella does, it goes in that storm with confidence, Bana. Like me, I'm confident I'm going to protect you in one way or the other, right?
Yeah.
And with that, it's not a question of will it be successful. It is giving you the power or the mindset of going through challenges in life with a view or a vision of becoming successful. So it is facing everything despite how humongous it is. So little things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
Be an umbrella.
Yes.
Be an umbrella. That's a good one. Be an umbrella. Okay. My phone decides that it wants to go up instead of going down, like the umbrella.
Yeah.
All right. Kiaria Peter says, good morning, tuned in from Mombasa. If you can't change the situation, change the way you choose to see it. Remember, most of your stress comes from your reaction and not from the reality itself. Indeed. G. Kenya says, good morning, tuned in from Nairobi. Ecclesiastes 5:7 is what James is quoting this morning, and says, for when dreams increase and words grow many, there is vanity, but God is the one you must fear. Dreams increase, 2060, more, I don't know. Nation Gogi says, good morning, and Juma Karim Dennis.
Mubarak.
Karim.
We said, if Wamunyoro says your spouse is expecting, get the diapers ready. I know the HE means well, but let's handle the issues at hand first. Hong Kong was just chilling. Abio. There are many things that you need to be sorting out first of all. Leave the babies alone. You told them that you were going to provide for them 4 years ago. That never happened. What's going to make that change now? There are certain things that you can do to put in light. It's true. I think it's a welcome thing. If it was actually going to happen, even better.
Yeah.
But I think Kenyans are tired of being told things that don't happen. Henry says, it's Friday. Hey, Spice family, did you know that the test of a man isn't what you think he will do? It's what he actually does. Hallelujah. Watch a perfect man. Watch a perfect man. Pay close attention to the patterns. Yes, it's not about what you say. It's what you actually do. Remember I told you guys about Okeke and his chicken?
Yes.
And his wife. Okeke told his wife, tomorrow we'll eat chicken. Okeke, where is chicken? There's no chicken today. Okay, where is chicken? Tomorrow I'll bring chicken. Okeke left the house, came back, no chicken. What's going on? Wife asked, Okeke, where is chicken? I said, today you said you're going to bring chicken. Let's eat chicken. No chicken. Day number 3. Okeke went out, came back, no chicken. Wife, Okeke, where is chicken? There's no chicken. Very good. Day number 4. Okeke went out to the village, came back. He's looking for his wife. Cannot find his wife. Went and knocked on the neighbor's door. Have you seen my wife? Well and good. Wife is in the house with the neighbor doing what? Eating chicken.
Believe what you say.
Yes.
Believe
Not what you say, but what you
see.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Dalmas Masinde is tuned in from Eldoret. Margaret Wanjohi says, good morning at SpiceFM. Situation Room from Houston, Texas. Happy Friday, everybody. Let's continue with the great conversation. Let's do it. Cliff Sunday says, good morning, Team Spice. A very good morning to you. Rose Grace says, good morning. Munafanya kazi nzuri kabisa. Blessings and blessed weekend. Wamunyoro ni wamunyoro. Tuned in from Menara. A guy is just a guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Izakali says, methinks a presidential address should answer the nation's biggest questions. Right? But okay. This one reminded us that what the questions and problems are. We tuned in expecting a roadmap. We left with a commentary. You left with that chick says, in 600 meters, turn left. Yeah, it's what you're being told. Sorry, too soon?
You know, after that, it's like you're told, what do you do, boo?
Then, Cliff Sunday. Another week ended with another round of circus moments from the usual government. Why go at Crystal Asige? Leave Crystal Asige alone. Yes, I agree. Osana Mark says, good morning, Spice FM family. I'm happy to be alive today to witness Prophet Rigathi Gachagua doing his thing. Oh, okay. Yani Rigiji gave the nation the president's speech Kabla somewhere. He actually did. You go face somebody now. Christina Oye says, good morning. My prince says, I'm back. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, my prince. Karibu sana. Christina A says, good morning. Now I know why Ruto is curious about the opposition's agenda. Right after Sifuna's interview, he mentioned the preamble of the Constitution, his number one agenda. Ruto ran to the press. Ruto is a copycat. Surely, Christina. Okay. Bernard Ogamba says, good morning. How is this different from the president's usual self-appraisal scorecards during national holidays and state house addresses? A diversion from recent politics? Maybe Singapore was not among the examples given. Maybe. Major Mechi says, good morning. Happy to be with you guys. We're happy that you're here with us. Robert Obogo is tuning from Mombasa.
And the one that is equally there.
What's wrong with my phone? Okay. Wait a minute. I have to clear my throat for this one. Wanda, good morning. Good morning, Ndu, Aseto, and Joe. Tuned in from Toronto.
Hey.
I don't know why I get so happy when I see Joe. It's something. He's got that.
Are you reading or are you saying?
Well, I am reading.
Yeah.
It sounds like I'm
Now
saying.
say it in
You think
French.
I'm speaking from my own heart?
He's
No,
got
it's somebody's heart.
This is Wanda's heart.
It's Wanda's heart.
Okay.
He's got that je ne sais quoi. It's actually en français. It's a phrase when you don't know what it is, but it's something.
She's confused.
That thing that has to do in Nini.
Joe, you got that thing, man.
Hey, Wanda.
So now Wanda is in a bit of states
Right.
this morning, and she's asking me to help her find the words. Honey, je ne sais quoi is just okay, because you're not able to put your finger on it. Cindy, yeah. That's why the je ne sais quoi is there. I just can't explain it. I can't explain it. You're a dream
Well,
coming true.
so long as you feel it, you don't have to explain it. You know it. Yes.
Falling for you. Dude.
Joe, unaweza shinda hapo.
Hey. I'm happy.
So today, go
Yes.
find what is je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi
I
actually
need to
means
know what is this that I
Je ne
have.
sais quoi actually means I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what it means. I don't know. Je ne sais quoi is I don't know. En français, I don't know. Sijui.
Oui.
Mzengua ba. Mzengua sana.
Bernard Ogamba says, good morning. How was this? Okay, yeah, we see you here. Hello, Princess Sundu, Asato, and Joe. What was promised yesterday is that there's a report on the progress of Vision 2030, and that was achieved. Is okay. And what has been achieved and what is remaining and how we're going to merge it with 2060. Sasa, you understand?
No.
You just say yes.
No, I can't. I can't lie to the state. But I do hear you.
You understand?
No,
Do you know what I'm trying to do?
no, I don't.
I also do not. However,
Okay.
I'm just, mashing things together. Hey, Wanda says, Assetto Cardigan Couture will take over the world. Ndu, you should get royalties for coming up with the branding. You see why I like you, Wanda? Oh yeah, Pesa Otas everywhere, jumping around. Erica Ward says, good morning, guys. Tony says, good morning, SpiceFM. A very good morning to you. The 2000 says, Linda Mwanainchi should reject Aisha Jumwa. That's one is a mole. Oi. Okay, so Kimiak says, yesterday's proverb, oh my, is Kenya one joke to you? I am back, Joe. Thank you so much. And welcome to the Friday feeling. The gospel speaks, but nothing good will come out of the Kenya Quants administration.
That is a true state of the address of the state. Yes, nothing good.
Oh, and Molu, I'm not quite sure what you mean by this, but is locked. Who is locked? Did you start somewhere else and continue with this conversation? Please give us your own signal. 102.5 is too far. Unataka gani sasa? Where are you? If you're in Kisumu, that's the signal. Ama? Okay.
Beat is locked. Where would that be?
Where is Beat? Where is Beat?
B-I-T.
Okay. Tony says, it's like the president just woke up and realized we need a vision. That was so unexpected and hurried, like out of the blue. And then we're talking about the vision, like, okay, sour. Jennifer Tenney says, good morning to Dennis and Joe and Spice family tuned in for the great conversation. Mutuflani says, good morning, Vision 2060 will be written by Utumbi using ChatGPT. Okay. Osana Emily says, good morning. Where? Yakene ni magumu sana. Better Herb says, good morning, Spices. Someone has realized the only legacy that they will have is a Subaru. Otherwise, I heard yesterday was a blurred vision. Wow. James Karaoke says, good morning, Team Spice. Tune in from Soy. That was an uninspiring address. Well, we'll look at it later today. Christina, to that proverb, a number of press conferences and promises can't remove one term from our minds. Wow, okay. Mashari and Jerry says, good morning, Team Spice. Into Joe and Dennis watching from Portland in Oregon. And Paulo Laka says, good morning, good Friday. How did Ricky G know that the president was what was he going to say yesterday? You have to an extent, you have to fear the man.
He has like access to 60% of state house staff, so in one way or the other.
They're still telling him wagwan.
Yeah.
Okay. Bwangi Juma says, hey, we waited for the State of the Nation address only to be led by ChatGPT. It's Kenny says, good morning, tuned in this morning from Kiambu. As we step into the world's breastfeeding week tomorrow, we push for breastfeeding for a sustainable start of life. Strengthen what works. Good day. Many people would agree with you about the breastfeeding. Yes.
Yeah, they say it's very important. It also assists in one way or the other dealing with breast cancer. So,
you know, we're talking about breastfeeding for babies here. For babies.
I know.
Both of you, babies.
Yeah, baby.
But you call us bae and babe.
So the breastfeeding is not for you. It's for the actual infant.
Okay.
Yet to be developed child. Hello. Mario Nama?
I'm a baby.
These guys.
No, we just
no
asking.
No, don't. No.
The whole week. Can we step in? You know.
For what?
Babies are grown.
She's the baby.
The only babies remaining are babes.
Get out. Two of you. Get away. It's not for you. Leave the baby's milk alone. Get out.
It's baby food.
I think we are called babies and bays. So therefore, I beg shift or Jerry.
Hi, baby.
No. This is breastfeeding is for others. Can you see it's Kenny what they're saying? Jimmy Monode says, good morning. Yesterday's worst kept secret was not too much. Yesterday's worst kept secret was not much. Abby, have a lovely show. Thank you so much. Leonard is tuning in this morning. I expected the president to explain to us where he was going to find funds for free university education. But after 10 minutes, I zoned out. We were told we will be drinking water from Nairobi River. Imagine. Nairobi River will be so clean you will drink the water. You just told people last week who are going to school in less than a month that you are going to take care of everything. How about you tell them where you're going to get the money from? Ama? No?
Which Nairobi River to drink from?
The one below the Hyacinth.
The one that when you're crossing you're crossing like this. That one.
It's a health hazard.
You're not dandas a unicabla.
What?
You know,
it has a green cover.
It's true, guys.
Oh my God in heaven. To laugh is good, I beg.
You want to remember that we also have fish that grows old waiting to be caught in Lake Turkana.
Yeah.
We also have lions that swim with the dolphins somewhere. Words of the president.
Then you have tigers in Kenya.
Tigers as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta love it.
Where? Gerald Tiati says good morning. Very good morning. Ituni from Kentucky. Luke Abiero says good morning. His entire speech, the president did not mention the word corruption. He didn't. You guys have been our addiction. Keep it up. Thank you so much, Gerald. Karibu sana. Margaret Wanjohi says we've been treated to slogans and visions which never reach fruition. Remember health for all the year 2000? We are still waiting in 2026 from 1978. Hey. Yet corruption, which stands between us and where we ought to be, says Luke. Laban says, good morning, good people. I'm actually outside looking for the chicken. You're looking for the chicken, Abby? Please keep looking.
It's in your neighbor's house.
It's in your neighbor's house. Edwin Burugu says, good morning. Tumeambiwa why stima ilizimwa ama tunangoja rigiji. Hatujambiwa bado.
Yeah.
Linda Agola has noted that you be blushing, Joe.
Yeah.
Kim says, the greatest strength, weakness of a human being is the ability to trust and to hope. His kasongoness has understood and he will keep trying to exploit it. Tuned in from Vancouver. Hope is a thing that you can actually pay in currency for, my goodness. Gerald says 4 hours of trucking listening to you guys makes it fun. Oh, you'll be trucking and listening to this TSR? I think that's great.
That's beautiful.
We need to put something together whereby we're talking about what people are doing while they're listening to the Situation Room. Julius Opani says, good morning, my favorite people. Yesterday was just stories at Jabba. Kalasinga says, have you not seen Sifuna's pay bill? Iko wapi? Asking. Oh, when Omolu says, boy to Bomet is tuned in. So you're calling my name, Abby Gerald. It's good. Wanda says, je ne sais quoi is like an undefinable charm or quality. Yes. Vous avez je ne sais quoi. You've got it.
Oui.
Vous avez.
Je ne sais quoi.
Vous avez je ne sais quoi.
So what should I say in front?
Je ne sais quoi to you too.
Just say that. You say d'accord. If it's just okay, you're okay with it.
Okay.
You're in agreement.
All right.
Tony says, we find new visions about the future, but when the Kamarini Stadium, which is historic, by the way, yes.
Oh.
Isakali says, to remind the men that breastfeeding is nature's nourishment for infants, not a retirement plan for grown men. Can you say it again? You guys, babies, as in the infant in terms of age. That's the baby we are talking about.
As long as they call
not
me
this
baby.
one for not this one for.
As long as they call me baby.
Baby, I'm outside.
You guy.
Never.
Hi, baby.
Get out. Okay, so we're looking into the headlines now. Let's start on the front page of Kenya's bold newspaper, The Standard. Kalonzo Musyoka is saying, forget the rumors, I'm sending Ruto home. Okay, sawa. Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka yesterday dismissed speculation that he could join the government ahead of next year's general election, insisting that he remains firmly committed to the united opposition. Sawa.
The question is, what emissary sent to him?
Maybe that's a
That's
message
the
to
only
them if
missing
they
point,
were.
you know.
But they've denied that there was no meeting or anything, and I think it doesn't matter if there was. If you're stable in your position, then it doesn't. What people sent to you, did you go have a cup of tea with somebody? Because now we think that, you know, if you had a meeting with somebody, it means that you're somehow aligned.
Yeah.
That's the perception that is the case, and I actually don't think it matters. Have a meeting with anybody that you want.
True.
But if you're, remember what we said. It's not what someone says, but what somebody actually sees happening.
Yeah.
But the question is, why would they claim to have met Kalonzo and not anybody else?
Because what they're doing essentially is that they're putting a pin in this supposed balloon of what would be a united opposition. Because they're saying that maybe we're going to come from one of your front runners, and so you think you're united, but you're really not.
And you trust what Kalonzo is saying? I don't.
I don't trust any. I don't think.
I don't.
I think I think anything is possible.
True.
Anything.
That's the thing.
And that you shouldn't wake up tomorrow morning, and if he does a turnaround, be surprised. If you were surprised, I would blame you and ask you, where do you exist in the world of politics? Yeah.
So, I mean, I expect anything. Between
Today
now,
is Friday. By tonight, somebody could say something else. Somebody could have a lunch meeting and you say, actually, you know what? I am like Saul, who was on the road to Damascus. And in the twinkling of an eye, and the scales fell from my eyes. And now I am poor. It's very possible.
Yeah, but so the flip side of it is that, you know, I for us as Kenyans, as the voter, because sometimes I think we get so drawn into the conversation of the would-be principles will give us one candidate. But I wonder, like, really, are we voters not capable of selecting our own candidate and saying this is the people's candidate who stands for what we want? Today, I still wonder what Kalonzo stands for. Even when he came out in that address, he just, he threw a rejoinder. We never met. I'll meet you at the ball. For what? you can be on the ballot for who cares? As many as you want to be on the ballot, but Kenyans will go for the person, I think,
that they want.
A person who stands for the issues that we want. The same way we are saying the president did not speak to us yesterday. Kalonzo doesn't speak to, in my opinion, to the issues that the country is facing. Saying Ruto must go, everybody wants Ruto to go who is not comfortable with the cost of living. Everybody is saying Ruto must go. So, today is the last day of July, tomorrow is the beginning of August. Just a year. The countdown is coming in 10 days to be less than a year.
Yeah.
So, why will you go to the ballot as a voter? I think this also fits into the conversation we'll have from 7 o'clock.
It does.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There's one story that wants to look at on the Standard, but there are quite a number of them, so I'm just going to go ahead and ask you to get a copy of the Standard newspaper today or get a copy of the e-paper at www.standardmedia.co.ke. But this story of one of Kenya's foremost health professionals who was gunned down, and I say that we've lost the art of conversation and we've lost the art of, talking things through, or at least dealing with problems. And we've seen that we have debased value so much that, and the value of human life is what I'm talking about here, not even other things before we even get into those, that the way to get rid of a problem is to get rid of the person we perceive to be behind the problem. And when we say get rid of, we mean to kill and to murder. Yes, we're using those words and they're very serious, but that is exactly what is happening. A respected mental health researcher gunned down in broad daylight, a murder that bears the hallmarks of a professional hit. But as detectives tighten the net around persons of interest and sift through forensic evidence, they are also retracing a trail that stretches back more than 2 decades through a bitter divorce, bruising courtroom battles, and a fiercely contested property dispute. The assassination of clinical psychologist Dr. Victoria Mutiso has revived memories of the brazen killing of lawyer Matthew Bobu. Remember him? Who represented the former husband of a woman now at the center of the investigation, raising fresh questions about whether the two murders are connected. Let me connect a little bit for you. Now, detectives probe the link between last year's killing of lawyer Bobu and this week's shooting of Dr. Victoria Mutiso. Now, I know it can get sticky, but listen. The man whom Bobu represented in a divorce case, right? Lived with Dr. Mutiso. Now remember, Bobu was a lawyer, deceased.
Right. Yes.
He represented a gentleman who lived with Dr. Mutiso, deceased. Now, that case was against the former wife that lost in this defamation case. Should I do it again? Bobu is a lawyer. He's defending a gentleman who is married to a woman. This woman loses in the property case, but the man is at one point living with Dr. Mutiso, who was killed on Wednesday. So the two people who remain alive in this situation are the two who are married to themselves in the beginning.
Yes.
Follow me so far? Okay. Lawyer, dead. Doctor, dead.
Husband, alive.
Alive? Wife? Alive. A woman and her son are arrested in probe and doctor's shooting. The motive behind the fatal shooting of clinical psychologist Victoria Mutiso remained unknown, even as detectives said they had made headway in the probe. The mental health researcher was shot on Wednesday. Yesterday, detectives reported that they had arrested 2 persons of interest, a man, a woman, and her son. The operations resulted in the recovery of exhibits considered relevant in the investigation, which are currently undergoing detailed forensic analysis. Detectives also believe recovery of 2 spent cartridges in the taxi could help them unravel the mystery. It is believed that Dr. Mutiso was the target of a carefully planned assassination. Detectives are carrying out forensic analysis of the exhibits recovered in the premises of those arrested, together with the mobile phones of the deceased and the cab driver. By yesterday, the staff at the Kenyatta National Hospital Funeral Home reported that the identification of her body had not yet been formally done to pave way for post-mortem. Okay, so even on the face of it, it already starts to look a little bit sticky. All right, in terms of who did what and where. But there seems to be a connection, and that's what police are telling us. Is it a coincidence that on the 9th of September last year, when lawyer Matthew Kialambolu was shot near his home in Karen, is it a coincidence that happened and this happened this year.
Yeah.
So the intrigues are already very confusing.
It's a love thing, yeah? Could be.
You know,
But why? See,
I just reading that story alone. It baffles me how we have such an amazing police service that can work so well and piece a story and bring justice,
yeah.
but only when they want to. It
Selective.
is not a daily occurrence. It's not a daily affair that we're treated to.
Nope.
If we could only just allow them to do their job, Kenya would be an amazing country,
Yeah.
assured of your security because of how great the police are.
Because they are capable.
They're
They
capable.
prove that they are
They
capable.
know their stuff.
It's just the selective application is what is baffling sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, unfortunately, like this case now, this lady is gone.
Yes.
She was a sibling and maybe a mother. But for what? If it comes out as they're trying to put it now, that it was all from that failed marriage and now the dispute spills over, I mean, it's not worth it. Ikiisha imeisha. Ukiachwa achika.
Chika.
Why
Yeah.
kill someone?
Why kill
That is my
somebody,
question.
you
Why
know?
kill?
Yeah.
Why kill? For what? What is it that you have achieved?
Yeah.
And it will come back to you.
It will.
No
Always
one
does.
owns no one.
Yep.
If we can't get along anymore for whatever reason,
Leave
please
it.
leave it.
Leave it.
And when we leave, let me be with whoever I want to be with.
Please
You
repeat
know?
that statement.
So, yeah.
All right, settle. Ex-Treasury
Yes.
CS accuses Ruto of overrunning state institutions. He was in Sweden, is in Sweden, and he was giving an address
Yeah.
on certain things financial. And he said the problem with, when I was CS is that the president was very controlling of very many things. Yeah, so chew on that a little bit.
Yep.
It seems that and he actually said,
Yeah.
the members, the people I know, my friends who still work in the Treasury today, and the things that they have done, they're following them. And they cannot actually sleep at night. Some of them will actually be arrested because of what we see.
Others died
Yeah.
dealing
Did he
with these
resign?
issues.
Or he was part of the...
He was part of the cabinet shakeup
Casualty,
when it happened,
Yeah.
and John Badi took over from Jugunandongo.
So what is he saying about John Bali? And others who are active
All
in
he's saying
office
is
today?
he refused to do deals.
He refused
He
to
refused
yes,
to
to be
back,
corrupt.
essentially,
Yeah.
is what we're being told.
That's
There
good.
are many stories in the Standard today. We need you to get a copy of that because we wanted to look at some of the others. But those are some of the ones that are making the headlines today, as well as this whole business about who will move and who will not in the Senate and etc. etc. We'll talk about some of those things today. IEBC proposes a law to recall MPs and seeks to end live election results. That's still a thing, and it doesn't look like something is rotting in the state of Denmark. That's what it looks like. When you want to stop live results, what is not alive that you don't want people to see?
What are you hiding?
Over to you, sir.
So, Daily Nation, Ruto's roadmap. Ahead of next year's general election, President Ruto is rooting for an ambitious development charter. The president said the national conversation on Kenya's future beyond Vision 2030 will be launched on August 12th. Now, he hopes the people-driven economic blueprint will transcend electoral cycles and government. Now, the fourth wave of global economic transformation must benefit Kenya. That is according to President Ruto.
Is August 12th a holiday? Sorry, just asking for the people at the back.
No. It will just be another occasion where we'll be given now that document.
Oh, okay.
And how it will be implemented. Are we borrowing, securitization, a national infrastructure fund, all those things perhaps is the conversation we'll hear. So ex-minister claims president is too controlling. That has been expounded in page 8. We've also just touched on that. Our business count cost of lost cash in power outage. So yeah, businesses count cost of lost cash in power outage. You remember when you talked about stima? Stima ikapotea. So now businesses are saying we lost a lot of money because of that. Now, doctor feared for her life before death. Dr. Victoria Mutiso was on her way to work Wednesday morning when a man approached her taxi and shot her dead. So here, the DCI confirms that 2 persons of interest are in custody and are undergoing interrogation as part of investigation. Seemingly, what you've been told here is the Daktari must have been aware of maybe someone trailing her. Maybe she had been threatened, so she was fearful of her life. Ruto's roadmap, new economic blueprint to succeed Vision 2030. Opposition crafting NAC-like coalition. Embakasi East MP Babu Owino, Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna, and Wiper Patriotic Front leader Kalonzo Musyoka at the SKM Command Center in Nairobi yesterday, as he was telling the country that Mimi niko ndani ya united opposition hadi mwisho. My sole purpose is to take Ruto home. Live streaming of poll results. Now IEBC moves to calm fears. And here we see darkness and democracy are not synonymous. Transparency is the lifeblood of free, fair, and credible elections. That's according to Justin Muturi, former speaker and also former attorney general. Kindiki questions. Ruto faces tricky 2027 poll calculations. DP's constitutional protection limits are Ruto's options despite mounting Mount Kenya political pressure. Kindiki says, tutapigania hapa ndani. Hii serikali ni yetu. Now, my loyalty is to Kilifi residents, says Aisha Jumwa after UDA exit. She says, ye pia amesema yuko ndani ya Linda Mwananchi.
Well, in her statement yesterday, hajasema mali anaenda, amesema mali anatoka.
Yes. Ametoka UDA.
Because you've abandoned her. She is the abandoned love child of UDA and political expectation. And they spat her out and they said that you abandoned me, and so I'm not going to allow this kind of thing to continue.
Meanwhile, as we go to Vision 2060, right? Medics strike cripples hospitals as patients seek private care. One of the things that the president talked about yesterday is that the country has to be healthy. Healthcare becomes a priority. How about you deal with the issues we see on the streets where patients cannot access healthcare? Kamanya?
Patients cannot access healthcare. Well, yes, the Nairobian. You know that blackout?
Yeah.
We don't know the ripple effect on the health system.
True.
You know, so a lot is to be desired. Well, the Nairobian says Maxine's saga, blood, tears, then freedom. The rally romance that turned tragic, from dramatic courtroom testimony and forensic evidence to thousands of pages of digital records and a chilling distress video. The prosecution's case against former rally driver Maxine Wahome ultimately fell short. With the High Court ruling, there was no case for her to answer in the death of Assad Khan. Yeah, these stories of love triangulations that end with drastic, death and disappearance of people, they need to come to an end in one way or the other. Because again, you look at this lady and you wonder, let's say, as the court has found her innocent, now what becomes of her repute? Her emotional distress. This is a person they were close, so a lot is to be desired. Then down there is a terror of the rural vampire. Should you find yourself in Royal, you need to be careful. There is a man walking around giving, it's not a hickey, it's not a love bite, but he's biting people for real. There's a vampire, it has become a concern. Even some businesses are being closed early in fear of that. There are a number of victims. Then the next one is house help and lover. They charged over 1 million theft. 1 week into the job, a house help allegedly walked away with 1 million, only for the detectives to trace part of the cash to her boyfriend.
Are you keeping $1 million shillings cash in your house?
Yeah. Our interest is page 2 of the Nairobi, and talks of from rally lovers to silent deciders, the 10 faces of the Kenyan voter. What kind of a voter are you? 1, are you money-oriented? 2, are you a no-show voter? 3, the silent decider. 4, the rally enthusiast. 5, the last-minute convert. 6, the issue-based voter. And 7, the tribal loyalist. 8, the protest voter. 9, the strategic voter. And 10, the loyalist. Find that story on page 2 of the Nairobian. Many more stories to be found. The issue of the vampire. The issue of the bigamy case is not going very well. Some people want to be married to 2 men.
Excuse me.
Yes, page 10, it says, Kenya's youth must desist from political violence in 2027. I fully support that. Yes, the issue of Aisha Juma as well. And there's an interesting case here, too, because you keep talking about education on page 14. Talks about access denied how schools are still failing learners with disabilities.
True.
Yeah. That needs to be looked into. And school without hair rules. Another interesting story on page 17 of the Nairobian. That and many more stories to be found. Please grab yourself a copy and update yourself.
Indeed. That's what's happening in the headlines. Indeed, get yourself a copy and see what's up. I just want to note that the Nigerian super starlets have arrived in Morocco. They're chasing the 11th WAFCON title. 11th. They've won 10 out of the 13 since it was established in 1998. And wishing the starlets, sorry, I said the eaglets. Starlets are yours. Eaglets are ours. So it's everybody wants to beat Nigeria is what the headline is on the back of the every country.
Are they
wants
the
to beat
defending
Nigeria.
champion?
They are the defending champions.
Oh.
It'll be fun, this tournament.
Yeah.
Let's see. Good morning.
This is the Situation Room, the only way to start your day.